Today's Talk About a Tuesday question is, can you rent space in your home to your business? What are the steps to doing it properly? I love this question. This is one of the great underutilized things for benefit in the business and being beneficial to you as the owner of the business. It's a way to extract income from your business other than a salary. And it's a great write-off for your business, meaning it gets taken away from taxable income. So let's talk about the proper way to do it. And I think a lot of people are used to the home office write-off, but this is beyond that. And this is a strategy that's really good for LLCs, C Corps, S Corps that you form. And the first step to it is determining the usage of the space. So it has to be used regularly and really exclusively for the business, for you to rent it. So you have to determine, what are we talking about? It could be a home office. It could be a studio where you do videos. It could be storage space. It could be a workshop where you create things. So you have to designate the exclusive and regular use of a particular space in your home. The next thing is you have to determine the square footage of that space. Once you determine the square footage of that space, you have to determine what the fair market rent per square foot is in your area. So you cannot overcharge. You can't have this little tiny space and charge this exorbitant amount that's way beyond the fair market value because you want to extract income from your business through rent. It's going to set up a red flag if you get audited, and you will get in trouble for that. You'll have to end up paying money back for that. So you have to determine what the actual fair market rent is for square footage of something of use in your neighborhood. You might want to check with a real estate professional to find out what the prices are. Once you've done that, you have to create a lease agreement between you and the business. That should outline what the cost is, the pay structure, what's included, are utilities included, or is there something separate where you do a percentage of the actual utilities for that? Maintenance and repair, everything you would put in a regular lease agreement, the duration of the lease should go in this lease agreement. You must document that you have an actual lease agreement. Once that is done, make real payments from the business to you. So checks are obviously the easiest way, but it can be done electronically if it's in the fixed amount. So if you say it's $1,000 and $1,000 goes electronically from the bank account to your business, from your business account to your bank account, then it's legit. But a good paper trail is important, where a canceled check is a great way to do that. And I know checks are a little obsolete, but if you get audited, it's a great way to prove that you actually paid rent. You should document it on both sides, even though you have the paper trail in terms of a check or an electronic exchange. In your ledger for your business, you need to write that you paid rent on this date. For your own personal records, you should write that you collected rent on whatever date. You must file it on your taxes on both sides. So you write it as a deduction on the side of your business, and you write it as income on your personal taxes. You must report it. That's income on your personal taxes. So as long as you track it, you report it, you follow these simple steps, it is 100% legal, it is 100% legitimate, and it is a great way, like I said, to extract income from the business other than just a salary. So, I do it. I have a couple of businesses, and I rent space to each of them in different capacities. Been doing it for years. I've been audited, and it's been, it hasn't been a problem. So I am 100% confident in this advice. But with any tax advice, you should absolutely check with your accountant or tax preparer ahead of time to make sure you're doing it right. But please like, share, subscribe, keep the questions coming, and I'll see you next Tuesday.